So for us in my family and our friends in Magwegwe, Sounds on Saturday was the highlight of our lives. Those that didn't have television would go to the neighbors to go and watch. And you and John Matinde, am I right?
Yes.
Presented Sounds on Saturday for a very long time, which made you an icon, a household name, a role model. Talk to me about dealing with being famous, being popular.
Again, you know, it was something that I found difficult to deal with because I didn't come from a family where attention was something that you sought or you looked for. But I realized obviously that it came with the territory, but it was something that I struggled with, if I'm very honest.
And why, Busi? Why did you struggle?
Because I think I'm generally a very private person. Yeah, I'm generally a very private person.
A shy person?
Yeah, and it's an oxymoron because you know you're a private person, but you've accepted to do a job that's not private. You know,
that's a tension.
So yes,
tension. Talk to me about that
so
tension.
it you know, I really needed to get used to that, and it took me some time, but in the end, you know, you realize that it goes with the territory, and the pressures that came out of it. The most negative thing that I had to deal with, Trevor, was the rumor mongering.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know, people just made up these crazy stories about you.
Aren't you happy? This was before Twitter and Facebook.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy because I don't know how I'd have coped with it. But you know, that rumor mongering, some of it, you know, for want of another word, maybe not serious, kind of silly, but some of it really damaging to your character and your personality and hurtful, you know. And I would say that, you know, at the end of the day, when I made the decision to leave broadcasting, it was one of the factors.
Wow.
Yeah, it was one of the factors. My children were growing up, and I didn't want my children exposed to negative, untrue rumors, you know, because I also imagined the damage that it could do to them, you know. So it was one of the factors. The other actually was not even related to that, but is related to your question, Trevor. And that the main reason why I left is there was somebody who pitched up at the radio station one day and asked to see me. And I had a gut feel as I walked to the reception that something was horribly wrong. And as I walked towards him, he opened his jacket and took something out. And my instinct just said, run.
Wow.
So I did run, and I ran back to the studio. And you know, normally what happens is studio doors are security doors. And I knew I was safe behind there, and I was safe. And then, you know, the security guys took care of it and so on. But this guy had come to actually attack me. And his reason was that I was causing him psychological problems because he wanted to relate with me, but I wasn't accessible. And it was causing him all sorts of, you know, I suppose psychological issues.
Mental issues.
Yeah, yeah. So that's when I had to ask myself the question, you've got 2 children. Is this really what you should be doing? Should you not actually be taking yourself out of the public eye and focus on being a mother and focus on just being a career person, but without being out there?
That must have been traumatic.
It was very, very traumatic, Trevor.
It was one of the worst.
It was it was extremely traumatic. And the sad thing is, you know, he didn't do this just to me. He did it as well to another presenter. I won't name her because I don't have a mandate to name her. But he actually then physically attacked her. You know, so for me, the decision I felt was correct and for the right reasons. But yeah, you asked the question, what the baggage that comes with it.
Absolutely.
Introducing the self-service portal. Nyaradzo has launched its very own self-service portal. This platform is available to Nyaradzo clients via the Nyaradzo Group website. Now you have your policy information readily available for your convenience. The self-care platform enables you to view your policy details, lives assured, policy plan type, and contact details. Edit your information, email, residential address, phone number, view your payment history, and outstanding balance. You are now able to make payments using mobile money platforms, EcoCash and One Money. You can get updated Sawira Berudi change rates. The portal also provides a summary of the product offerings under life insurance, which includes the 6-pack, Skull Pack, and SIP policies. You can get a quote on the different policy types and apply online. Visit nyaradzo.co.zw and enjoy autonomy in your interaction with Nyaradzo.
The baggage, and as you're talking, Busa, I'm saying to myself, are the people that rise to those positions and endure this kind of experience given some training, psychological training, some therapy in your experience?
No, I don't think so, you know, because I must say, you know, for ZBC, they stood by me because they asked me whether I wanted to take this through the court process. And I did initially say I wanted to take it through the court process. But this whole thing just became like a terrible movie script, Trevor, because when we were getting towards the court days, this guy called me in the middle of the night at my home. And he said to me, I want us to talk. If you let this thing go, I will let you go.
Wow.
If you carry on with this, we don't know where it will end. No. So this was 3 a.m. in the morning. I had 2 children sleeping there, you know, and I really reflected about it. And, you know, when my husband said to me, no, you need to go through this, I said to him, this might sound crazy to you, but I heard sincerity in that
This
voice.
man means it.
I think he meant it. And I dropped the case, and I've never seen this guy again.